Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is Montana This Morning from Montana's news leader.
Well, good morning. Thanks for kicking off your Wednesday with us. I'm Justine Stewart.
And I'm Louis Dortch. Hopefully having a good start to your Wednesday. And Justine, we have some nice weather in the forecast to talk about.
A beautiful evening, so just bring on more of that.
Yeah, I think we're going to have at least 3 days of this nice weather, temperatures in the 60s and 70s.
Sounds good.
If you can, get out and enjoy it, because once the weekend comes here, we're going to bring in rain showers and temperatures dropping below average into the 50s. So if you can, try to get out today. High pressure, that's right over top of us. So we're going to see sunshine and highs in the 70s today through Friday. Low pressure, though, that's moving in for the weekend. So cooler temperatures below average with rain and even some high elevation snow possible. And then looking at the long-term forecast into next week, we're going to keep those cooler temperatures with below average highs, mostly in the 50s, it looks like, through next week. Here's your Wednesday forecast. 70 in Missoula, 69 today in Kalispell, 68 Hamilton, 66 in Polson. Absolutely beautiful. Sunny skies overhead.
Well, with most still without power in Puerto Rico and supplies of food, fuel, and fresh water running low, the Pentagon now stepping up its relief efforts. Officials say they're going to possibly double the 2,500 active military forces being sent there. President Trump says he'll be visiting Puerto Rico to survey the damage for himself on Tuesday. Senate Republicans dropping their last-ditch effort to repeal and replace Obamacare. Authors of the health care reform bill say they don't have the votes that they need by the deadline this weekend. Senator Lindsey Graham, one of those authors, insists Republicans will still eventually fulfill their promise to reform health care. Hazardous air quality and dangerous wildfire smoke choked out western Montana for months during our devastating fire season. MTN's Augusta McDonald sat down with Missoula County's air quality specialist, who was featured in the Washington Post for spicing up her depressing daily updates with her sense of humor.
I noticed that one got some traction for the harbinger of doom and sadness.
Sarah Cofield says she and her colleagues tried to make the best of being the bearers of bad news.
If I wasn't able to put in the more lighthearted moments, that would make it even harder for me. It's impossible for me to not kind of have these little undercurrents of wry statements just kind of going through my brain, and if I can put them out there and other people can enjoy them, then that's all the better. Because otherwise it can be very dry. I've written many very dry, very boring policy documents. I have plenty of experience writing things that you don't want to read.
Twice daily updates sent out across the region became known for making people laugh.
You could see it coming at us. So I had on here the smoke whammy approaches. Not going to lie. As we watched this plume move across the country on the GO 16 satellite loop, your other friendly local air specialist and I sang Ride of the Valkyries badly. It may have sounded like out-of-tune kazoos. We have fun. And that was the truth. We sat here and went do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, because...
However, Cofield's humor is bittersweet.
Some folks were hit really, really hard and got really, really sick.
Many people, and schools especially, were not prepared for this summer. Between writing updates, she was scrambling to pull together enough air filters for schools and anyone else who needed them. And sometimes they had to tell people no. Cofield and other researchers are now trying to figure out what some of the long-term health effects of this unprecedented wildfire smoke season might be. This summer was no laughing matter, but the air quality team hoped the light touch was appreciated.
Be compassionate for your neighbors. We are all in it together, and it's going to happen again. But we can take care of each other and try to protect yourself and get a filter for next year.
Reporting in Missoula, I'm Augusta McDonald for MTN News.
Besides having air filters from this summer, they will already be preparing for next season's poor air quality. The Flathead City County Health Department has confirmed the first case of influenza A for the season. The health department reminding everyone to take the first and most important step in protecting against the flu, and that's by getting a flu shot. They recommend everyone 6 months of age and older should get a flu shot every season, but remember it does take up to 2 weeks after vaccination for antibodies to develop in the body and provide protection against the flu. The Flathead County Health Department will host their annual flu clinic on Tuesday, October 3rd from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Flathead County Fairgrounds. Well, cops traded in their handcuffs for aprons during the 5th annual Tip-A-Cop at Mackenzie River Pizza in Kalispell and Whitefish to support Special Olympics. Law enforcement officers worked as waiters, and their tips benefits Special Olympics Montana. Special Olympics is a nonprofit organization that provides year-round sports training and athletic competition to more than 2,000 people with intellectual disabilities in Montana. Officers say that public support is essential to keeping those games great for the athletes.
We have multiple different agencies here. We have Montana Highway Patrol, we have Kalispell Police Department, we have members of the Border Patrol, Whitefish Police Department, all here interacting with the athletes and the public, trying to raise awareness for Special Olympics.
Mackenzie River Pizza also pledged to donate $2 for every Tip-A-Cop specialty pie that was ordered. Well, there are hundreds of ski resorts throughout the West, but one area is standing out among them. Whitefish Mountain Resort has been named the 10th best ski resort in the West by Big Sky magazine readers. MTN's Nicole Miller has some more information.
Of all the resorts in the West, only 30 make this ranking, and then for us to be in the top third of that ranking is really exciting for us.
Whitefish Mountain Resort was ranked the 10th best in the West by readers of Ski magazine.
We don't get as many skiers as those other resorts do, and so to be recognized like this is just really something special.
Ranking was determined by a combination of reader scores across 10 different categories like guest service, grooming, and kid friendliness, and was ranked number 7 overall in guest service.
One thing that we look for when we're hiring people is people who really care about Montana and care about the mountain and feel passionately about skiing. And so because they're having fun and they're excited about it, that transcends into, it goes over to the guest. And so the guest feels our excitement and our genuine passion for the sport.
Of the 16 resorts in Montana, Whitefish Mountain Resort is the only one that made the top 10. Deer Valley, Utah took the number 1 spot. Sun Valley, Idaho took the 2nd. Reporting in Whitefish, Nicole Miller, MTN News.
Whitefish Mountain Resort will open for its 70th winter season December 7th. The resort is selling adult ski passes at a reduced rate until September 30th. All right, let's send on over to Lewis now this morning. He's standing by with your forecast.
All right, thank you, Justine. Good morning, everyone. It's a pretty chilly start to the day. Dress in layers. That would be my advice for you. Pretty cool this morning. By the afternoon, temperatures in the upper 60s and lower 70s. We are seeing 30s in Thompson Falls, St. Regis. 33, pretty chilly this morning in Phillipsburg. 43 Hamilton, 41 Missoula, 42 in Polson. We're at 46 this morning. Waking up in Kalispell. Now remember the cloud cover that we've seen for the past couple days. That's moving out as high pressure is building in. So we have a few scattered high clouds this morning. These will continue to move out for the day. Plenty of sunshine as we roll into the afternoon. So future track satellite radar, not a lot to talk about on here. Here's that system that brought us the rain the end of last week, still moving very slowly. High pressure though building in behind it for today. That's going to last through your Wednesday. That's going to last through Thursday. Friday we'll go ahead and stop this, or excuse me, Thursday 7:30 p.m. high pressure right over top of us. Friday again that high pressure is going to be here, and then this is the system we're going to watch. That's going to roll in starting Friday night, and that's what's going to cool us down on Saturday. So let's talk a little bit about this. This will change. We'll give you more updates as they become available, but this is what we're looking at so far. So we're stopping this Friday, 6 a.m. Here's high pressure still overhead. Here's our low pressure system. Now watch as this slides off to the east. It looks like the direction of this low is going to pass to the north of us. Now to get the heaviest amounts of rain with these low pressure systems, you want them passing to the south, because usually the heaviest amounts of rain can be found in the northwest corner of these low pressure systems. However, as this does move through, we're going to start to see rain develop. Looks like late morning, early afternoon on Saturday, and then this is just going to stick with us all the way through Saturday and into Sunday, with most of Montana, most of the Pacific Northwest picking up rain. Now, as of right now, rain amounts don't look to be too heavy, maybe around 2/10 to 3/10 of an inch, but overall, looks like some scattered showers and some steady showers going to start on Saturday afternoon and then stick with us through Sunday. Here's your 7-day forecast for Missoula. 70s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then there's that cool down rolling in for the weekend with highs in the 50s. Hamilton 68 today, 72 Thursday and Friday. We'll see 53 Saturday, 50 on Sunday, and then we'll keep those temperatures in the 50s Monday and Tuesday of next week.
Man, looking like a nice few days we've got in store for us.
Yes, if you can, like I said, Justine, get out and enjoy these temperatures. I mean, it's going to be beautiful, and then a little bit of a shake-up as we roll into the weekend.
All right, well, thanks, Lewis, and stick around. We'll be back after this, but first, here's some birthday shout-outs for you this morning.